Yeah, Superintendent Chalmers. Just in time for lunch. Come in, come in. I was just about to serve up a Heineken pilsener fresh from the oven. The aroma is just divine. A blend of crisp hops and malty sweetness that's bound to lift your spirits.
Skinner, you've outdone yourself. The smell is incredible. I could almost swear I'm in a Bavarian beer garden.
As they enter the kitchen, a fall sunrise suddenly lights up the room, casting a warm glow on the two characters.
Wait, did someone turn the sun on? I thought I left it off.
I think it's the oven. Skinner.
It must be heating up the bulb.
As they sit down to drink their beers, there's a knock at the door. Jack Karlson enters, looking disheveled.
I thought you were at school.
Mr. Karlson, we're not here for a friendly visit. I have orders to arrest you.
Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Jack, what on earth are you talking about?
The charge is treason, Mr. Karlson. And it has nothing to do with your tasting cuisine.
Damn it all to hell! My Heineken's burnt.
He looks at the burnt beer with a heavy sigh.
I can't believe I let this happen. I was so looking forward to sharing this meal with Jack.
With a thoughtful expression, he starts pacing around the kitchen.
I'll have to think of a way to save this. Maybe I can find a replacement. Or better yet, whip up a new dish altogether.
He starts brainstorming, tossing ideas around in his mind.
I could surprise Jack with a homemade sushi platter, or perhaps a delicious curry. No, that's too spicy for him.
He pauses, deep in thought.
Either way, I'll make it up to him. This little setback won't ruin our dinner.
He straightens up, resolved to make things right.
All right, let's get to work. Damn it all to hell, my Heineken's burnt.
He looks out the window, spotting a Karukan tree.
Wait a minute. Karukan! That's the ticket.
He ponders how to obtain the fruit.
I'll have to climb out the window and pick it myself. No one else is going to ruin this meal for Jack.
He starts planning the details.
I'll need to get a long enough ladder, tie a rope around myself, and be careful not to fall. But it'll be worth it to replace this burnt fucking food.
He takes a deep breath, resolving to take action.
All right, let's get to it. I'll be back with the freshest Karukan in no time.
As he leaves, the audience can hear the sound of a ladder being set up against the house. Later, Skinner returns with a large bowl of fresh Karukan.
I've got the freshest Karukan in the whole town.
He sets to work preparing the new dish, a Karukan pilsener.
I'll brew this Karukan just like I would the Heineken. It'll have a sweet, nutty flavor that's sure to impress Jack.
As he works, he reflects on the previous scene.
I can't believe Chalmers came to arrest Jack while I was preparing a succulent Chinese meal for him. If only he knew I was about to replace the burnt Heineken with something even better.
He finishes preparing the Karukan pilsener and sets it on the table, ready to serve.
This is it, Jack. A fresh, homemade Karukan pilsener to make up for my mistake.
He enters the room, ready to present his new creation to Jack.
Excited. I've got a little secret to share with you. Have you ever tried a Heineken pilsener? It's an exquisite brew with a crisp taste and a hint of malty sweetness.
Since Skinner, I must admit I haven't. But it does sound intriguing. What's the story behind it?
Well, it's a traditional beer from the Netherlands, brewed with a unique blend of hops and malts. I was planning to serve it to my dear friend Jack Karlson for lunch.
Jack, I thought you said he wasn't coming.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. I was so caught up in preparing this meal for him.
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Skinner. I've come to arrest Jack Karlson.
What is the charge? Eating a meal, a succulent Chinese meal?
The charge is treason, Mr. Skinner. And it has nothing to do with your taste in cuisine.
Treason. What on earth is going on?
At this point, the scene transitions to the previous one, where Jack Karlson is being arrested. As they enter the dining room, Chalmers notices the food.
Skinner, this isn't Heineken pilsener.
I'm afraid you're right, Chalmers. I had a bit of a mishap with the beer, so I decided to whip up something else instead.
It's Karukin, you say? I must admit, I do enjoy Karukin much better than Heineken pilsener.
With a hint of skepticism.
But Skinner, how did you manage to switch it so quickly?
Oh, it wasn't as difficult as it may seem. I just had a sudden craving for Karukin and took the liberty of substituting it for the beer.
Chalmers hesitates but decides it doesn't matter.
Well, as long as the meal is satisfying, I suppose it doesn't matter what it is. But let's dig in.
Ah, Chalmers, I didn't expect you so soon. I was just finishing up a succulent Chinese meal for my dear friend Jack.
Skinner, I'm afraid I've come with some unfortunate news. I've orders to arrest Mr. Karlson.
For what?
Eating a meal?
A succulent Chinese meal?
The charge is treason, Mr. Karlson. It has nothing to do with your taste in cuisine.
As Chalmers looks around the kitchen, he spots a fire.
Skinner, there's a fire in your kitchen.
No, it's just Bart Simpson. He's my kitchen mascot. He always causes a bit of a ruckus.
Bart Simpson, in the kitchen. How could a cartoon character cause a fire?
Well, he's a very mischievous one, I assure you. He always getting into trouble. I'll just go take care of him.
Skinner, I think it's time you face the music. I can't ignore a fire in your kitchen.
Chalmers takes a step towards the fire, making it clear that he's not buying Skinner's excuse.
I'm glad you enjoyed the Heineken pilsener, Chalmers. It was quite a labor of love.
Yes, it was delicious, Skinner. But I can't ignore the house fire.
Nah, that's just Bart Simpson again. He's been causing a bit of a ruckus.
Bart Simpson, a cartoon character causing a fire.
Skinner, I think it's time you face the music.
Understand, Chalmers. I'll take care of it.
Right, but I'll be watching. Goodbye, Skinner.
Oh, one more thing. Did you notice the false sunrise inside? It added a certain warmth to the meal, don't you think?
Skinner, I have a job to do. I'll see you later.
That must be Jack. I'd better go and serve him his meal.